What's up everyone, it's Zoe from Sleepopolis, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Casper Nova Hybrid. The Nova Hybrid is Casper's softest mattress and has a super pressure relieving feel. It also comes with optional snow technology, which adds extra cooling features. If you're a Sleepopolis fan, hey, glad to see you're back. But if you haven't watched a Sleepopolis video before, what you can expect is a rundown on quality, feel, and materials. I'll round out the review with a list of pros and cons and share Casper's policies for the Nova, like their sleep trial and warranty. If you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment below, and remember, you can click the links below to find my full written review and links to our Sleepopolis giveaways. Now, let's get started. One of the first things people want to know before they purchase a new mattress is whether or not it's going to be high quality, and this is especially so if they're buying a luxury mattress like this one. You're making a big investment, so you want to know if it's worth it. I'm here to help. So one of the best ways to determine quality is to look at mattress materials. First off, I'm going to start with the cover. The cover is made from a soft knit fabric that's quilted. It has some nice airflow and a really soft and cozy feel. Next up is a top layer of Casper's proprietary airscape foam. So this foam is right here and it has a soft pressure relieving feel, and it's perforated with holes to help increase airflow, which prevents you from overheating. Then there's another layer of airscape foam right here, right below it, and this layer actually has 3 ergonomic zones. It's a bit firm in the middle and softer at the head and feet, and this helps promote a healthy straight spinal alignment. Next up is the third layer here, which we have is another zone support foam layer, and this layer actually has a whopping 7 ergonomic zones to help align your spine. So this is especially great for anyone who suffers from back pain because a straight, healthy spine alignment is what you want. And then lastly, we get to the pocketed coil layer, which is surrounded in a layer of high-density edge support foams. Underneath this foam, you're going to find the pocketed coils layer, and that's what gives this mattress some nice support. Overall, these are pretty high-quality materials. Zone support is a really great feature, as I said earlier, for preventing back pain, since it promotes that nice straight spinal alignment. And that's good for anyone, if whether or not you have back pain. It's going to prevent it if you don't have it, and it's going to help it if you do. And I also really like that the airscape foam sleeps pretty cool since it's perforated. If you're really worried about overheating, you can add the snow technology, but just know that it adds about $500 to the overall cost. Another question I get asked a lot is about edge support, or how well the mattress holds up on the sides as compared to the center. So I think the Nova Hybrid has some pretty good edge support, especially for a soft mattress. I didn't exactly feel like I was going to fall off the edge of the bed while laying there. However, it's not the best edge support I've seen, and if that's a big concern for you, you might want to opt for a different bed. All right, lastly, I hear this question a lot. How long is this bed going to last me? Typically, hybrid mattresses tend to last longer than all foam varieties, so the Nova already has that going for it. I'd say this bed is going to last you between 7 and 10 years, and that's also backed up by Casper's 10-year warranty that you have on this mattress. Next up, I want to talk about feel. So with feel, I like to start with firmness, and we rank mattresses on a scale from 1 to 10 in firmness, with 10 being the firmest and 1 being the softest. Now, the industry standard for medium firmness is 6.5, and I gave the Nova Hybrid a 6 out of 10, which means it's just a bit softer than medium firm. So this is a particularly good firmness level for side sleepers because they want something that's going to allow their hips and shoulders to sink in a bit, because that's going to keep their spines in a straight alignment. I also like this bed for back sleepers. Typically, I would recommend back sleepers go with something a bit firmer, but because this bed has zone support where it's a bit firmer at the hips, which is where back sleepers need it, I would go ahead and recommend it to them. However, I would say this level is probably too soft for stomach sleepers. If you sleep on your stomach all night, you really need a mattress that's going to be firm enough to keep your hips in line with your shoulders, because if your hips sink too far down, it's going to throw your spine out of alignment and it's going to lead to back pain. Another thing I really like about the Nova is that it's a really bouncy mattress, and the good thing about a bouncy mattress is that it makes it easy to move around on. You're not going to feel like you're stuck in the bed or you can't get up out of bed in the morning. It has that kind of buoyant feel. And also, surprisingly, it has very low motion transfer. So I hardly ever see this with bouncy mattresses, that they have low motion transfer. So motion transfer is how much movement you can feel on from one side of the bed to the other. So if you and you sleep with a partner or a pet, you're going to want a bed with low motion transfer because you don't want to feel them tossing and turning or getting up out of bed in the middle of the night. So I would go ahead and say that this is one of the best mattresses for couples, because couples want a mattress that's bouncy enough for sex, but still has really low motion transfer, so they're not going to be disturbed by their partner. Last up is the pressure map test. So the way we do this test is we lay down a map on top of the mattress, and then I lie down on top of it, and it measures how much pressure my body is exerting on the mattress in different positions. This is an especially important test for side sleepers because side sleepers are the ones who tend to get too much pressure because they're sleeping on the more narrow side of their body rather than the back or stomach, which have more surface area. So as you can see here, the pressure map is all blue, and blue indicates the lowest pressure. And as I said earlier, I think that this mattress is great for side sleepers. Side sleepers need a softer mattress because they'll need to be sinking in a little bit more at their hips and shoulders instead of causing a ton of pressure there. All right, now I want to round out my review with a list of pros and cons. So pros, as I said earlier, I think this is a really great mattress for couples. It combines the low motion transfer and bounce that couples really need. So if you sleep with a partner, I would definitely recommend checking out this mattress. Next up is side sleepers. I am a side sleeper myself. I found this mattress super comfortable. My shoulders and hips are sinking in just enough to keep my spine in that nice straight line. And lastly, I think anyone who likes a soft feel is going to be happy with this mattress. It has a soft feel, but it's still supportive. You aren't going to feel like you're sinking too far into the mattress. And a few cons. As I said earlier, the edge support on this mattress isn't the best ever. Soft mattresses tend to have lower edge support. This is pretty good edge support for a soft mattress. So I would say it's not a huge con, but just something that I'd like to take note of. And also, this bed is probably too soft for stomach sleepers. If you are a stomach sleeper, you gotta go for a firmer bed. All right, guys, last up, I want to talk about some of the policies. So the Casper has a 10-year warranty. It has a 100-night sleep trial, and it is a bed-in-a-box mattress, which means it is going to ship compressed to your door. And then it is also going to ship for free, which is a great perk. All right, guys, that's it for my review of the Casper Nova Hybrid. Remember, you can click the link in the description below to read the full written review, and I would also recommend checking out the comments below to find links to our giveaways where you can win a free mattress. All right, guys, catch me soon for my next review.